So I already put in red some students that hasn't finished yet the work. So there is a minority right now, but still waiting for that. So guys, today we're gonna talk about forecasting and budgeting. So it's gonna be a little bit over numbers. So I'm gonna try to go slow. If you don't understand, just go ahead and stop me, and I go and talk again and try to make you understand the whole thing. These operations that we're gonna do today, we're gonna finish that today and tomorrow, and that's gonna be the whole work for this class. And the next thing is you have to be focused that you finish your knowledge checks and your maths and all these things that are put on the portal, and all that has to be done. If tomorrow is not done, you have to do it on class, because we don't want you to fail this course, guys. So there you are. So guys, you can see can you see the screen that says the yellow screen? Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yes, sure.
So guys, yesterday was an interesting day, since we talked at something, a new concept that probably for some of you were completely new and maybe open kind of eyes of what is happening right now with all this pandemic and what's happened with all this technology that is coming, and that was very interesting to know that there's so much success in this new type of kitchens that are coming out to serve people, that we call cloud kitchens, isn't it? So who can tell me what is a cloud kitchen, guys?
It's a kitchen with no dining room. It's basically like a commercial kitchen that a business uses and rents out to other businesses as well.
Yeah, and how it works?
It works basically email service. I mean, not an email, like an online service. You set up an online service in this cloud kitchen, which is the kitchen that you are renting from somebody, or a space that you're renting from somebody, and then somebody pays. What is it? Somebody pays your delivery drivers, and you don't have a front, basically.
Yes. So you have to hire your delivery and you deliver all the food. So this is basically, what is basically is an online restaurant. Basically, that's what it is. So you don't have any servers in the middle, isn't it? People call you and you deliver the food. So the good thing, what are the benefits of a cloud kitchen? Who can tell me? Martin. So Martin. Or Christopher Wells.
Rent is less expensive than opening a traditional place. You just have to pay an hourly standard for how long you will be there for.
Yeah, exactly. So you have less expensive, isn't it? It's completely less expensive to operate. So Mina, what happens if it's completely less expensive to operate? What is the benefits of that?
You can target more groups of people you want, because you have the money to do so.
Yeah. So yeah, that's another thing that is great, that you can have like three restaurants in one, isn't it? And you can target 2 or 3 different groups and work with the same kitchen. Yes. So another thing is, because the costs are so low, what will be the benefits? Let's see, Joseph.
What was the question, Chef?
Because the cost to operate a cloud kitchen, they are completely lower than the restaurant. What will be one of the benefits that we can get from that?
You make more money.
We can make more money, and what else? We can compete in a better position, isn't it? So we can have better prices than the regular restaurant because the restaurants that try to do delivery, they have to pay all this stuff in front of the house and all the construction and everything that you don't have in a cloud kitchen. So you can beat a hell of their prices, isn't it? And put very competitive prices over there that you can offer. So that's one of the great things to have a cloud kitchen, isn't it? So guys, you think the cloud kitchens are the future of the industry? What do you think about?
I think that they're a new aspect of the industry. I don't think they could possibly become like the entire industry itself, but I think it's a new addition that'll be very successful in our industry.
Yes, I agree with you. So this is going to be one extra thing that is, this is one extra product that is coming that is going to be very popular because more and more people are comfortable sitting on their houses, isn't it? And it's easy to deliver the home to them instead of dressing, get a car, moving out, and because you want to have this type of food. So there you are, and you save some money. There you are, even better, isn't it? So, guys, and we talk about this. You know, this is nice to see. If you have this beautiful idea and you want to do that, you can go and work with this one of the incubators that help you to do that. They are these commercial kitchens. They help you with the project and all that. You know, you have to pay a little bit, but they will help you to get you in a project that's success with your cloud kitchen. What is important is you need a great online platform, don't you think?
Yes, you always, you have to, for sure.
So you need to have visibility on social media. That's the only thing that you needed if you want to do a cloud kitchen. So you have to put attention to your online platform and all that. You need a website and you need to pay for that. So there you are. And we talk about technology in the food industry, you know, it's getting better and better. And what's happened with the technology, you know, is that at the beginning it was very expensive. And now that they start producing massive amounts, the cost of the technology that comes out, it's like, you know, less and less expensive. So it's more affordable to have the benefits, to have all these tools that help us in real life to work with these SOPs and have more control of our operations, which is a great thing, isn't it?
Hey, and what is an SOP? Anybody want to tell me what an SOP is?
Standard operating procedure.
Thank you.
Yes. So thank you, Chef. So guys, there you are. So talking about that, what will be order and pay at the table? What is that order and pay at the table system?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What is this order and pay at the table system that we talked yesterday? What is that?
When you order at the table and you pay at the table?
Yes. So basically, what is the system consist on what?
Anybody remember that?
The virtual menu, and it's either like a QR code virtual menu, or they have it on their own little tablet or something like that.
Yes, so it's a
Yes,
software,
good
isn't
job.
it? That's perfect. Good job, Larry. So this is what it is. You get there and you connect with your phone and you have a display of the menu and you can order, you can pay and everything from your desk through your phone. So you save a lot of serving, isn't it? A lot of people over there. And the only thing they're going to do is they're going to come and put it in your table, the food. So you don't have to wait. You just go sit, get that, order your food, pay everything, and everything is going to be on the table without them. That's a great thing, don't you think?
Yes.
That's a great tool. What is a handheld point of sale system, guys? Hailey Ginn.
Can you repeat the question?
What is a handheld point of sale system?
That's the stuff that you have the little what are they called? The devices at the table.
Yes. And how it works?
Well, you can order on it sometimes. I know that you can do that at Olive Garden and whatnot. You can pay for stuff, and
Applebee has them as well.
yeah, they have a bunch of extra stuff on them. I know that.
Okay, what do you think, Rebecca? Is she okay or not?
Yeah, I agree with her.
So handhelds are basically, you know, are these displays that it's in the hand of the servers, and they come and order, and you order, and they take the orders automatically in these handhelds, you know, and at the end you can go and pay, and they just click on their handhelds, the credit cards and all that, and it helps a lot to develop the system without start coming, you know, without getting in a pen. And it's very fast. As soon as they click, immediately gets into the system, you know, so you don't have to run to the kitchen or put the order over there. It's very easy. So the things of the handhelds is, yes, you need a servers to work with that. So the servers are going to hand the handheld points, isn't it? Also, we have what we call contactless payment system. What would be that, Lauren Sisdek?
Can you hear me?
What is the contactless?
Yes, now
Yes,
we
you.
can.
Is that where you scan it and pay for it on your phone?
Yes, exactly. That's
Or
what
order it from your phone? Okay.
you can scan it there. You take your credit card. You don't have to go and pay it. It's a little square devices in it that you can have it. Take it to the table, put it wherever you want, and it's pay. Yes. And then we have also what we call these self-order kiosks that are getting in this pandemic more and more use it, you know, on the restaurants. Panera, as example, has all this. And so what about, let's see, Timothy, what are those self-order kiosks?
Like what you said, like the ones at Panera, you just walk up and order, and sometimes you can pay there.
Yeah, you just go. There is a little screen over there, and you just go get the menu, and you just order, pay everything. So you don't have even go to the cashier and do that. You know, you do it yourself, and then you just waited until they deliver the food to you. Yes, and finally, you know, we have what we call kitchen display screens. That's awesome. So, Cameron, Enrique, what will be these kitchen display screens? Sean, what will be a kitchen display screen?
It's a screen in the back that orders will come up on to tell your cooks what to make at what time for what table. It's basically like a digitalized ticket order.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? So, and what are the benefits of have a kitchen display screen, Ashley Gary?
It would be that you didn't have to deal with messy handwriting if someone had messy handwriting, and it's more organized. You don't have to worry about people just posting it up.
Yes, that's perfectly, that's a great answer. So that's exactly what it is. And one of the things is they have also warnings to timing, isn't it? So if an order is taking too long to get it, they will warn you and they get in yellow, and then they can get in red. So you know exactly what happened, you know, and you can just fire up those orders and be sure that you pressure the kitchen to be sure that everything's come on time. And that will help a lot to get more efficiency in the kitchen, isn't it? So yeah, that's all these play kitchens and all these amazing technologies that we have right now. And if you have a cloud kitchen, you need a beautiful platform that you can do through a website and put it down on social media so people can access, you know, and also can access to the Yelp and other systems that can help you to sales online your product. So there you are. You click it, you have the page, you order. Easy to move, and they send you the information. You have all that, but you need a beautiful design on that. You want to be sure that that is working. So guys, when we have to run a business, anything, you know, a food truck, a restaurant, you know, a little kiosk, a kiosk on a food markers, wherever it is, guys, you need to do a business plan. And remember, the business plan is like a map, to take you step by step all the different actions that you have to do to success in your business. And one of these things is calculate the initial costs of operate, you know. And I'm gonna give you an example of all the costs that needs to be done to operate a business. So it's not so easy sometimes to think, you know, I'm gonna open a business. Okay, but you put attention on what it's gonna cost to open a business. What are all these initial costs? So you have, you know, you have to do your homework as we do here, you know, you have to do your recipes, and you have to do the recipes, you have to do a menu, and with the menu you have to do your cost, and for the cost you have to do a menu pricing, and then you have to do an inventory list, and you need to calculate your food costs, isn't it? And then your beverage is the same thing. Then you have to do your menu design, isn't it? You have all the standard recipes and your recipe costs, and then you have your inventory costs, and then you need to have the equipment layout, isn't it? You need to have a place where it's gonna be the equipment, how it's gonna be, how much it's gonna cost, and you need to have a list of equipment, a kitchen tools, you know, service equipment, serving tools, and that's for the front of the house. And also maybe you need to put a bar and a bar equipment and bar tools, and all these things is part of that initial cost, isn't it? So you have to put attention to that, because each one of those parts represent a piece of what you are selling, isn't it? So if you have 25 to 40%, that will be one quarter of the piece of every dollar that you get. If you get labor costs that represent 1/3, it will be 1/3 of the piece over there, isn't it? And you have miscellaneous costs, and there's another piece, you know, and then you have marketing, and there's another piece, and then you have all the utilities and rents and everything over there, isn't it? And then you have to put a little attention on, you need to have a little piece that has to be some profit, because you don't want to work for free. So all that has to be sure that you operate. And at the beginning, it's very important to know how much is what is you have to spend. So you need to know your service system cost, you know, POS, sales reports, inventory, orders, suppliers, and food orders, and all that has to be put in part of these systems, and that costs some money. You know? Delivery cost, if you have delivery, you know, and then you need to think in advertising, you know, cost of websites, cost of banners or things that you have, cost of media usage, cost of printing tools, whatever you're gonna need, cost of freebies that you're gonna put it over there, And then you have, do you have expenses and costs? What's the difference between an expense and cost, guys? Who can tell me?
Anybody? What is an expense and what is a cost? What's the difference?
Isn't a cost something that you have to pay for, like with a schedule, like weekly or monthly or something? An expense is something you do maybe once or twice.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is.
You got it.
You got it. So there's some confusion. There's not completely square and limits this thing, but a restaurant cost is a one-time expenditure that you do on material resource like food, like liquor, dishes, kitchen, equipment, that things. What expense is recurring payment that you did to generate revenue like utilities and rent and payroll and marketing and that kind of things will be an expense. So guys, so license, POS, equipment, security, you have to pay loans, you have to pay constructions and renovations. So there's a lot of things to put in the middle, isn't it? So let's see. You have personal costs, and you have front of the house staff, and you have back of the house staff, you have administrative staff, you have others. Maybe you need a driver, you need personal. And then you have cost of the physical appearance, renovations and signs and things like that. You have financial cost of this. You have to pay for license. And let me tell you, it depends of what you do, but there's around 15 licenses that you have to pay, like business license, certificate of occupancy for the city that you require. Then you need a food and service license, which is in the health departments. You need, if you have a sign, you need a sign permit license. If you have music, you have music license. You have a building health permit, if you sell liquor, you need a liquor license. If you have musicians that come, you need to have a license for that too. So all that's adding to the cost, guys, or that will be, some of these gonna be expenses because you're gonna pay monthly. And then you have fixed costs like security deposits, that you have to put if you're leasing. Maybe the leasing that you have to put month and month, and then you have internet, phone, gas, energy, water, and then you have to have liabilities, insurance for cost of accidents, liabilities and insurance of the restaurants and the people, all that, and the POS systems, all that. And then you have to pay for architects, engineers, and designers. Maybe you need to buy an architect if you have to renovate, and you have to come on a pricer maybe to do that. And then you need construction builders that are gonna be working on that, and you have to pay. And then you have to pay an evaluation certification when the whole project is done to the city, and then the engineers are gonna come. You need to have inspectors, be sure that the house is not gonna fall after the renovations, isn't it? Since you have other construction professionals, maybe electricians, people who works on the drainage systems, and all that. And then on the remodeling, you have maybe the remodeling the front of the house, the deck or the porch, maybe the service floor. You need to do the bar. You need to put bathrooms. Maybe you want to have a cellar for put your alcohol or your wines over there. You have to renovate the kitchen. You have to put storage area. Maybe you need a laundry area to wash your things if you want to save some money. And then you need to have a trash and disposable area where you're going to put all the disposables that come in, and you need to have a gadget storage if the city don't have the lines, and you have to You have also to remodel to accommodate disabilities. That is mandatory in the city of Austin, you know. And then maybe you need to have lockers and shower for the staff and the bathrooms, you know. You need to renovate your parking lot. And you need to be sure that you have enough air conditioning. You need to be sure that you have enough extraction systems. A lot of work to do. And you have the floor plan, you know, that it's, you can start watching that and it's like, oh my God, they need to work, and some things you can buy and some others mean they need to make. If you want to put like, you know, these mods over there, you need to make it by hand. So you need carpenters to come and work, you know, the same as if you want to put the bar over here, they need to do the same thing. So there is a lot of work. And then, you know, the staff, maybe you need for the front of the house, a floor manager, guys. You need maybe a maitre d', maitre d'hotel. You need a sommelier. What's a sommelier, guys? Who can tell me?
A wine pairer.
Yes, a person who is in charge of the wine cellar, isn't it? If you have a wine cellar. Yes, and that's the one who's pairing the food and help to sell and move all the wines. Yes. And you have waiters, you know, and then you have runners and bartenders and bus boys, and maybe you have to have valet parking. And in back of the house, you need an executive chef, a sous chef, a line cooks and dishwashers, and maybe a buyer, you know, and maybe a storage clerk, and then maybe you need an accountant controller, and then you need cost accountant, and you need accountant clerks to work with that. You maybe need a marketing director to handle the whole thing, the website, your digital, all the promotion, you know, or maybe you have to hire a website director or controller, you know, maybe you need a driver. That's a lot of people over there, and you have to be sure how is this going to work and how can you make money with all these things that you needed over there. So big restaurants, this is a huge investment. We're talking about millions and millions of people, of dollars, guys. So that will be, you know, a chart of a kind of a big restaurant. You know, you have the general manager, and you have the financial account and marketing and human resources, you know, and administrative people, you know, and then you can have a food and beverage manager, and you have the head waiters, the bar manager, the head chef, and then you have waiters, busboys, and cashiers, and all that, and bartenders, and wines, and the wine waiters, and then you have the sous chef, the fish, and then you know, the line chefs, and then you have, you know, maybe a culinary develop assistant to develop recipes, you know, and you have the purchase managers, you know, and it's a lot of people. All that is, every person is a chin-chin in your wallet. So it's all about, guys, it's all about how you have a balance between the atmosphere and the experience that you want to give to your guests versus the efficiency that you need with the right amount of people working in the place and making money with that. So you have to have, you know, put attention on those costs, you know, labor cost, food cost, utility cost, you know, all the equipment and supplies costs, you know, and all the POS systems, because most of them you have to keep paying, and all these things that you needed. You know, if you have a sport bar, you have to pay a lot on TVs and things because you have to pay fees for all these things that you put in over there. So all those costs is gonna put that. If you don't put attention to that, that's where the money is going. It's going out, and that is why people are, you know, are failing, because they don't have idea how to control labor hand. They don't have idea how to control the food cost. They don't have idea how much are paying in utilities, you know, and They have no clue. They just buy equipment and put it over there, and then they don't need it. They get too much. There's too little, and they have to get more. They discover that it's not enough refrigeration. They need more and more. And the same thing, you know, the PO system is not the right thing. So put attention to that. You need to have all these reports. You need to have all that information that help you to control your restaurant. And as I tell you, you know, at $10 a day saved, you know, you can get at the end of the day, you know, $3,000 and $3,500 that you can make a trip to Hawaii that you get to your pocket because you just saved $10 a day. So put attention to that, guys. It's a lot of work. So when we have to talk about how we know in the beginning of our business how much we expend, we need to have a budget, isn't it? And that happens not only in the business, but happen in life, isn't it? It's something that we need to learn. You need to have a budget to live without, isn't it? Like I have a budget that I can live without, and I know how much I expend in my budget, in my life, and I cannot get out of that, isn't it? And you see today a lot of people, you know, that bad credit scores, and with a bad credit score, you know, that's not a good idea. And I see a lot of students, guys, that they cannot control their budget in their own school. So I'm gonna give you an example, guys. You know, guys, how much are you paying daily for your education? Hello?
No, chef.
There you are. So you have a credit, but you don't have much idea how much are you paying for your education daily. And that is something that is wrong, because you should have that, because it should be part of your budget, the daily budget, isn't it? And because many of you guys don't put this idea in your mind that this is your money that you're investing, you don't think about it, and you can just miss a day or don't come in because you don't think that you are losing that money. Let's see, you're paying around $200 a day, guys, here in the school, isn't it? So one day that you're missing is $200 that you are throwing to the toilet. And there you are. And then if you want to make up, then what is going to happen, guys? You have to make up that hours, isn't it? So you have to retake the course. So that's costly extra to your loans, isn't it? So sometimes I says, okay, retake it. Okay, retake it means pay extra. So because the school is not going to lose the money, you lose your days, and you want to retake it, you have to pay for that day that you lose. It's not for free. Or you think it's for free?
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, you have to pay for it. So if you don't have a good idea of what is all about that, you are like a little leaf on the wind, guys, taking for where it comes here and there. So you are investing in your education. This is an invest that you're doing in your education. And that invest, you have to put attention because it's your money, don't you think, Jeff?
Yes, chef.
So the same happen
Yes, chef.
The same happen exactly in a restaurant. If you don't have idea of how are you going to, if you don't have a budget, your life is going to be out of control. Your restaurant is going to be out of control, completely out of control. That will be bad, isn't it? So you need to be sure that you have a budget. So there you are. So a budget is like a roadmap, isn't it? It's take you on the right track. It doesn't let you go here and there, isn't it? So Like myself, I have a budget. I cannot get out of that budget, isn't it? I cannot go party if I don't have money. This idea, no, but I have a credit card and I will use it. No, if you don't have money, you cannot use money that is not yours. And it's worse if you want to decide to go party with that. The whole class. So the first thing that you're going to do is get here, click file, and then make a copy. I want to know that everybody stands up. Do you understand that you have to make a copy as soon as you get into this?
I understand that, Chef, but it's not showing up in the Sheets share area either.
How about the one I
Check your
sent?
email. Check your
Check
email.
on your email.
It's on the email. I got it.
Okay. So if even that isn't your email, that is a share. It's a share sheet. So you don't work with that. You have to make a copy. Even that you receive in your email, you have to make a file and copy, okay? So first thing, make a copy. There you are. It says copy, check calculation sheet. Okay. So there you have a copy. Second thing, here, you're gonna change this and you're gonna put your name. Pablo average check. That's it. Now this, as soon as I put this, I put that share with me. That's mine, and I can work with that. Make sense? Okay. So next, guys, is you're gonna go ahead and somebody's writing on my on this one, on the original. Okay. You go and get your menu, guys, or your recipes that your recipe costs that when you have your prices. And you're gonna take, and it says this is my menu, and a person come. I'm gonna call combo one. That will be one person, and this person is gonna get the appetizer. You're gonna put the name of whatever dish you want to put it over there. You know, ceviche, whatever it is, isn't it? And then you have the price that you put it over there. Let's see that you put $6.50, and then they're gonna get, you know, it's just gonna get a chicken parm, and that is gonna cost $12. And this person also is gonna get a panna cotta, and this on my price list is $4. So you see, this person is automatically, this person is using the check average will be $22.50. The next, it's gonna be another person that's gonna get just a sandwich. It's like, let's see, we have a chicken sandwich. Oh, this is gonna cost, let's see, $7. And that's the only thing that person wants. So you have to put attention and say, you know, not everybody is gonna come and get 3 dishes. Another person is gonna get a soup or whatever you have in the menu. see, you know, you have a tomato soup, and that's gonna cost $5, $5.50. And then they're gonna have a soup and a salad. They're gonna get a salad. And this is gonna be, let's see, a chicken salad, a shrimp salad, whatever. And this shrimp salad is costing $7. And that's the only thing that that person is gonna get. So, and I'm gonna make 10 examples of that. Does it make sense? When
Yes,
you get
chef.
to the 10th, automatically it's gonna give you here the price average that you're gonna have for the average check. What will be your average check? Okay. It makes sense? So you have to complete these 10 examples, and how people will how your guests gonna demand the dishes that you have in your menu, and then you have an idea of how will be your average check. So in real life we do that, you know, we can do with an example with more than 20, you know, but this is a good example. So then you have that price, and that will get you the idea of how much is your average price. Thumbs up if you understand, guys, how to handle this. Ashley. Cameron. Maya, you good in that? Okay, perfect. Lauren Sistek.
Yes, chef.
Perfect. Okay, so that's the first thing, isn't it? We wanna have what is your check average in your business. That will be the first thing. The second,
When are these going to be due?
well, you have to do right now. This is you have to do today, and this has to be done tomorrow maximum. So the second is you need to calculate, guys, your sales forecast. Make sense? Let's see. How many days of the week are you working? There is Monday to Sunday here. Are you gonna work every day? Are you gonna do just part of the days? And if you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you have the 3 things. If you don't have breakfast, you put nothing on breakfast, isn't it? And then you're gonna have lunch and dinner, and that's what it is. So how many guests you think are you gonna have here? For lunch, how many guests are you gonna have for dinner in your restaurant? Make sense? And automatically it's gonna give you the total here, what you're gonna have that day, how many guests are you gonna have that day. Use an assumption. This is an assumption. And then you have to put the check average that you have over there. If you have your check average, the same check average, you can put the check average here, guys, on the green. And automatically that is gonna give you your forecast sales for that day. Let's see. Put an example. First thing, guys, say file, make a copy. Okay. On that copy, I'm gonna put Pablo, sales forecast. There you are. And I'll be sure that you check with me. Now it's mine. So let's see. I'm gonna just open for lunch and dinner. Can you see this? Can you see the sheets, guys?
Yes, chef.
So let's see.
Yes,
I expect here, 25 guests for lunch and maybe just 20 for dinner. That's an example. And so I'm gonna have, 45 guests. What is my check average? It says my check average is $12. So there you are.
For our check average, we just use the one that we're about to calculate, correct?
Yes. Let me see what's the calculation that I have over here. Yeah. So your forecast sales is $540 that day. It makes sense? And you go for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then at the end, when you finish the week, what's gonna happen? Automatically, it's gonna tell you how much you sell that week. You can have an idea of how much sales you have that week. Any question?
You just input the numbers just based off random numbers.
Yeah, this is just an assumption. That's an assumption. We talk about how you make the assumptions. You have to calculate, see how much you have, how much you need it, how to check your competition is an assumption. These are assumptions there. And then this is, they give you automatically is this there, and then you have to put it here on the green, your check average. That's on the green. So you have to put here one price, here another number, and the your check average has to go there. And the rest go automatically. Okay, guys, put yourself to work.
Chef, can you go over the explanation of the average check calculation sheet for me again?
The other one, okay. Yes. So how did you calculate this? You go to assuming that how is going to move your restaurant. Yes. So you have your menu there, isn't it? So let me go ahead and do it with yourself. Let me try to find you, and then I do with your own document, okay?
Yes, sir.
So you can understand better. Okay, there you are, Maya. So I have your menu here. Let me go. Can you see the menu or not?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
We have your menu here, isn't it?
Yes.
More or less. So let's put it. I don't think that is the complete menu, but that's gonna have it's gonna have an idea. So you have one guest is gonna come, isn't it? And what this guest is gonna get? He's gonna get the plátano maduro, okay?
Yes.
So you have $3.30, isn't it?
Yes.
So here will be plátano maduro. And how much are they paying? $3.30, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And then, and the next, what else he can get? A frijoles colorados. The guy also is gonna get a frijoles. So Joe, you are using my sheet. Don't get into my sheet. Make a copy for you. Don't work in mine. Plátano maduro. So plátano maduro, it will be $3.30. And what's the price of frijoles colorados?
$7.
$7. So you think what else you can that person will get another extra dessert maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go to the dessert. So maybe that person's gonna get a tres leches.
Yeah.
$5. So that person is gonna get. Guys, are you kidding me? Okay, where is? Okay. Tres leches. Okay, guys. So no, I'm working in the one that is incorrect. This is the average calculator. It's working mine. Pablo. Okay, there you are. It was me, Joe, that was doing the mess. Now you can make a copy of the original. Thank you. So that plátanos, $3.30, and frijoles was $7. This we need to put it in price. Okay, I will format this. Okay. And then you're gonna have tres leches. How much is the tres leches?
$5.
$5, okay. 5. There you are. So these guests that go and get the plátanos, the frijoles, and the tres leches is gonna spend $15.30 with you. That will be the first guest. The second guest get another seat. What can get the second guest? Let's go, Maya. Give me
Can you
numbers.
repeat that?
Huh?
I said, can you repeat what you just said?
What I'm saying is now we are in the second guest. We have to make 10 guests. What the second guest will want?
They can do 2 pupusas de chicharrón y queso y frijoles.
Okay, the way the pupusas. That's one. 550 pounds. Okay. Let's go put it over there. The next one is gonna make pupusas. How much is the pupusas?
$5.55.
5.55. There you are. And what else is gonna get?
They can get frijoles negros.
Frijoles negros. How much is the frijoles negros?
Let me go see. How do I get? $5.25.
5.25. Yes. And let's see that these guys only get pupusas and frijoles negros, nothing else.
Yeah.
And the next one.
The next one, they can arroz con picadillo with the plátanos.
Arroz con picadillo. What's the price?
I don't remember offhand.
Okay, let me see. Arroz con picadillo. Where are the arroz con picadillo?
It's in the entrees.
But I don't have it right now here. But yeah, give me a number. Okay.
$6.
$6. Okay. And then what else we can get? Maybe this he wanna just arroz con picadillo and dessert.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's gonna get a pastelito de guayaba con queso.
Yes, that's it. That's $3.
Okay.
Because it comes with 2.
That's $3. So this person is spending $9. And then you go like this, you see? You see how it
Yes,
works?
sir. Yes, sir.
So you go the next, maybe you want, the next gonna get 3 dishes, the next one is gonna get it's only 1 dish, and get a little example of how that will, how the guests that are coming to your restaurant, they're gonna ask the things from the menu. It makes sense?
Yes,
So you have
chef.
to make 10 instead of, I put it combo, but it will be guest 1, guest 2, guest 3.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Okay. Did you get it?
Yes, chef. And can you go over the other sheet?
Yes, of course. This is the other sheet. So what you have to do is you figure out you're gonna open for lunch and dinner and breakfast, or you're gonna just open for lunch and dinner, or breakfast or lunch. Ah, yeah.
Okay. I would be doing lunch and dinner.
That's lunch and dinner. Okay. So there you are. You have to think, how many guests you want in lunch and how many guests you think that you will have in dinner.
Yes, chef.
So what are you thinking? How many seats you have in you think that you will have in your restaurant?
Well, because it's gonna be a food truck, they would be, coming up.
So there's food truck. Okay, perfect. So what do you think? What will be a little less than dinner, lunch and dinner? More than
Yes,
dinner?
I think lunch would be a little less because some people be at work and a lot more people come out at night. So I would.
And then you get, as example, Friday you're gonna have a lot, isn't it? And Saturday maybe you're gonna have a lot,
Yeah.
Maybe Monday not too much, so you have to put the numbers over there. Yeah.
Yes, chef.
So that's your guessing, and you're gonna start putting how many guests that you're gonna have in each place, and automatically it's gonna give you this result, the number of guests that you're gonna have by day. You see?
Yes, chef.
And on this side, you're gonna put the work that we make in the first. However, check here that at the end of this, they're gonna give you the total price. Yes, you see?
Yes, chef.
That price that you're gonna have it over there, you can put it on there. Lauren, why are you using the original, Lauren? Make a copy. Make a copy.
Hey, chef, I sent you both of them.
You're Jonathan?
Yes, sir. Would you mind checking to make sure I did it right?
Yeah. That was easy to work. So it is not a complicated thing. Doesn't come yet. Jonathan, okay.
Yes, sir. Those.
So, Maya, did you see this picture? Maya?
Yes, sure.
You see, this is Jonathan, you see? So Jonathan, they already finished, they have the first empanada, la tajada, you know, another is that's arroz con pollo, another comes as arepa and ceviche, and so on. This guy get a lot, pork tamales, and tajadas. The next is gonna be arepas, empanada, and they put it all this, and at the end, what he has is an average check of $12.40, you see?
Yes.
There you are. So next will be can you see this one?
Yes.
So he has, you see, he says, okay, he's gonna work all week, all days of the week, and he's gonna have 23 guesses and 22 for dinner, so that's a total of 45. 12.40 is the average checks, $558. So on that week, he's making an average sale of $763 by week. So that's not too much, isn't it? So that means that multiplied by 4, that you know how much is in a month. So to have an operation that has $3,000 a month, it's like very little, isn't it, Chef? It's a one-person operation, and you don't make too much money. So if you're gonna have, let's see, 10% of that $3,000, Jonathan, what you having is $300 a month of profit working with these numbers that you have over here. It makes sense?
Yes, chef. Would you like me to increase the number of guests?
Yeah, because that is too little, because you're not going to make any money. You know, we said $763 a month, a week. That would be like $3,000 a month. So how can you run a business with that little sales? Is with too little. Just to have you an idea, you see? This give you a good idea, and okay, this is too little. I need to sell more than this 115 persons a day. So, but you have to be sure which day are the most busiest, you know, and the days are going to be more busy than others, you know. Yeah, but the exercise is good. You happy with what I'm telling you, Jonathan?
Yes, chef. I'm just going through and making corrections.
Perfect. So Mina, can I hear you? Mina, are you there?
Yes, chef.
So Mina, where's the first sheet of your calculation of your average?
I sent it to you.
Okay, there you go. So 2254 is your average, isn't it?
Yes.
So same thing, Mina, as you can see. With that average of sales, you need more sales. The 900, you have almost, you know, almost 4,000 a month. That amount that you're gonna just have in sales. That's too little, don't you think, to make business?
Yes, chef.
So you need more than that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, chef.
Yes.
On the average costing sheet for each combo, do we put what one person will order or like the whole table?
No, it's better to do it by person, not by table.
Okay.
So, Christopher.
Yes, chef.
So same thing for you. You are making just a thousand, a little better, but you're just making 1,500 a day. Yeah, you need to at least duplicate that amount. So you need to raise the amount of guests that you needed.
Yes, chef. My costing still or is there a new costing sheet that I need to move all the standard recipe things to figure the prices because it's still not. It says it's 21 cents for my menu price.
I didn't hear you.
My standard recipe sheets still aren't costing right. Like one of my recipes says it's 21 cents. Another one says 0 cents.
Okay,
Like
so
it's not costing my recipe.
You need to put a price right now on your recipes because they didn't fix it.
So
but
just
has to put a
okay, so just best guesstimate what it would be.
Yeah,
Okay, I can do that.
and
Okay.
also put it in your menus. Okay.
Yes, I will.
So good job, Joe. Very good job. So now you have 2630 is your average of people will expend, you know. So let me tell you this. For me, you think it's enough. You can put a little, you can raise a little bit. People sometimes can need a little more than just 2 items.
I thought that was Chinchi. Two is too few.
Okay. So now the next is try to figure out how many people you want to have in the business to have an idea how much you're gonna have in revenue for the day.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're getting there. I'm really happy that you are doing very well with the spreadsheets. At the beginning, you have a lot of trouble to work with that.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay, Lauren, let's see. Nice. So there you are. Your spreadsheet is nice. You have your price because yes, the average price 63.40 and the type of restaurant that you have is good.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Chef.
It sounds good. Yeah, it has sense. So now you have to figure out the volumes, how much people you needed in the restaurant.
Yes, Chef.
And every shift. Okay, good job.
I finished my correction, Chef.
So Joshua, are you there?
Yes,
Joshua?
sir.
So if you think, that your people that are going to get to the food truck and is going to spend around $20 by person, I think is good. It's good assumption that's a good thing. If I'm on to a food truck and I spend $20, is okay. So, but you need to start working with your volumes, okay? That sounds good. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
So yeah, it's a little better. Jonathan is a little better. So that you are telling me that your sales are going to be around $9,000 a month. So if you're going to sell $9,000 a month, that you're going to get, like, let's see, 10%, you're going to have $900 a month of profits on your business, or less. That's to mention. So Shan, are you there? Shan. Shan.
Let me look to see if he's still on. Yeah, he's still on. Oh.
Yes, Chef.
Okay, Shan. So what you have to do is you increase your volume, because $1,000 a week of sales is very little. You cannot make any business doing that.
Right.
Hey, guys, Lauren, be sure that you get the original, okay? Make copies.
Yes, Chef.
So you're working on Cameron Enriquez, Lauren's sales forecast sheet.
I'm sorry, what am I doing? Working somebody else's?
Lauren Bailey.
Yeah.
That's the name of Cameron over there.
Okay, yes, Chef. Thank you.
I fixed my forecast, Chef.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeff, on the sales forecast on Fridays is glitched out. Like I'm inputting the numbers, but it doesn't add up for guests.
Yeah, mine is too. I was gonna say that.
Where is it? Which one?
For
On Friday.
Friday.
If you manually add your amount together, it'll automatically update the price.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You can also hit the equals button and just select the 3 tabs for then it'll calculate them as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef.
Yes.
So when we're doing the on the sales forecast sheet for the check average, do we put the one check average or do we do just like the different total numbers?
You can do different total numbers if you want.
Okay.
Okay. Haley, are you there?
Yes, chef.
So good job. You have a good average check. So you have to calculate volumes that you want a day, isn't it?
Mhm.
Good job.
Thank you, chef. I sent in the other one too.
There you are. So that is very little for a week. You're not going to make any money with that.
Okay.
Because that means, you know, if you make $1,000 a week, you're working for $4,000 a month, and let's see, in the best case, you get 10%. You're going to work for $400.
Okay. Thank you, chef.
That's too little. You need to increase the number of people.
Thank you, chef.
Welcome.
Hey, Chef, can you look at my forecast?
Yes, Larry, good job. But you know, it's the same. You have the same problem with the rest. Is okay. Sales forecast. Okay. So making $2,500 a week. That means, you know, on the best scenario, you are making $10,000 a month, which is a little bit better, you know. It's still lower, isn't it? What do you think? $10,000 a month is enough for a restaurant?
It's a little low.
So that's give you an idea. So I want you to have an idea that when you get to these exercises, you know, the volume that you need to sell if you want to make business. But it's better. So, Joe, you are making $12,000 approximately a month. That will be your sales in your restaurant. So, you can have an idea if it's worth it or not for $12,000 a month. Otherwise, you have to increase the volumes. Good job, Joe.
Thank you, Chef.
So same to you, Cameron Enriquez. You have $8,000 a month, which is a little better. It's still too low.
Okay, chef, I'll work on that.
So Joe, can you hear me?
Yes.
Joshua, Joshua.
Yes, Chef.
So look at that exercise. You see, you are doing it, and it says, you know, if you have 40 persons by lunch and 60 persons by dinner, and you come on Saturdays and you have 150 persons by lunch and 150 persons by dinners, you are making only $3,000 a week of work. So that will be around $15,000 a month that you're gonna be making in a food truck, which is, I would say that's a good approach. That's what you make in a food truck. So You can get 1,500 a month. There you are with those volumes for you. That is not too much, isn't it?
Yes, chef.
So that's give you a good idea, you know, and what is how much volumes that you need to have and what should be your prices if you want to work in a food truck and make business.
Hey Trinity, could you just resend your stuff, because I did not. I just got a email saying, "Hey chef, can you look at this?" But I did not. There was nothing attached to it. If you could resend send it to me, that would be great.
You talk to me.
I got your email. Do what?
You talk to a student?
Yeah, I'm talking to Trinity.
Okay. Good job, Bella.
Thank
So-
you, Chef. I'm
so,
sending
but I'm still thinking that, you know, 1250 is very low for that. You have a very low average of you can raise that number.
So do you think that I should?
Yeah, I think it's too little. You know, people
Okay.
can pay more than that for going that. So put attention
Okay.
to that. And then put attention to your volume to have an idea how much you need to work to make money.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Hey, Preston. Are you there?
Yeah, chef, I'm here.
Yeah, that sounds good, Preston. That sounds good. So $10,000 a week is good. So you make $40,000 a month to start the business. That's great. Good job.
Good. Thank you.
That give you money to live, and it's worth it. Good job, man. Chef, I'm going to stretch my legs a little bit if it's okay for you.
Of course, I'm just looking at all these.
Chef, can you hear me?
Yes, chef.
Okay. So Richard Brown, he hasn't given us the cost recipes, not the menus, not the shopping list. Same as Ashley Gary, same as Derek Grant, same
Yeah.
as Trinity, same as Avery Nycombe, and same as Timothy Revilla.
Yeah, there were. I know, you know, Trinity's working on it right now. Richard
And-
Brown, I saw him this morning. I don't know if he's still on here or not.
And Titus has been out of the school. He's been
Yeah,
he's not
Titus
been
is-
here, and it's like he has nothing.
Yeah.
Well, my name, chef. Derek?
No, we said Titus.
Oh,
Derek, you're working in that, so I know that you're giving, you're gonna give me the cost.
yeah, I'm on my forecast right now.
So Chef, did Derek send you the cost to you? Did you get it? Recipe
I'll
cost.
look. Give me a second. The costing sheet?
Mhm.
Yeah, it looked good. Hold on, let me forward it to you.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
That's good job. So I'm gonna take him out of here.
Is it Derek or Larrick? Larrick,
Derek,
did you need?
Derek Grant, Chef.
Oh, okay.
And he says that the menu, he already sent us the menu. Derek, did you already send us the menu?
Finish one. No, sir, I'm still having to do that one.
The shopping list, did you already finish?
Yes, sir.
Did you send us?
Yes, sir. The only thing I have to do is like make a display menu basically, and I'm on my forecast right now.
Okay, good job.
So do you have everything for him, Chef?
No, I don't have the ingredient list, Chef, but
Ingredient list. Okay, I'll look.
If I don't have your name on it, I could just add you to it, but I know Chef Cliff has it.
Yeah, I probably have it. I think I responded to it, didn't Derek?
So the only thing is missing is the menu he's working on. That, Chef, and the forecast is.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Derek is good right now. He get out of the red. So Avery Nykum is, it doesn't send us. I haven't seen him. Timothy Revilla, are you here? Timothy,
Yes, chef. Sorry, I couldn't unmute.
so what happened with the recipe costs?
I'm still doing them.
So tomorrow is Wednesday, our last day, because Thursday and Friday it's gonna be practicals.
Yes, chef. I
So,
remember you.
okay.
Derek, did I responded to it, didn't I, yesterday when you sent it?
Please, so but I'm checking it right now just to make sure that I have everything sent.
Okay. I thought I saw it and I responded, but I'm gonna go look at my sent folder real quick.
Okay, Chip, I'm gonna get out a little bit.
Okay. Oh, no, you know what? That was Ruben that I responded last night to, I think. Derek, could you resend it to me?
Which one exactly?
Actually, let me look and see what he said he couldn't find. Give me a second, okay? Oh, the costing sheets. Is that what he was looking for? No, the ingredient list. Hold on. Where is that sheet? There it is. Oh, it's just the menu. You're working on just the menu, right? The design of the menu. Derek?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the only thing we're missing.
Okay.
All right. Richard Brown. Where's Richard? Hey, there was somebody that was talking about how the forecasting didn't add up the numbers. Could someone explain how you kind of fix that to Ruben?
I just added them myself.
Okay.
I got it figured out.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was working on looking at a different screen and I wasn't looking at the chat. So
No, you're
sorry.
good, Chef. I'm gonna send mine in if you could just give me some feedback.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. I just wasn't looking at the chat, unfortunately.
No, no worries.
Hey, Chef.
Yes. Who said that?
I
Maya?
I just sent you guys my average calculation sheet.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm looking at Ruben's right now, and I'll look at yours in just 1 second, okay?
All right. Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, of course. All right. Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just got knocked off and I had to reboot. So give me a second. I'm getting my email back up. Ruben, I'll be right there after I look at it.
No worries, Chef. Thank you.
Yeah, my apologies.